Hey guys, check it out. You're watching Jonathan Clarke on YouTube. Oh no. You know what has occurred to me, guys? You guys are so unbelievably supportive. It is amazing to me how much you love this YouTube channel. How many times you hit the like button, how many times you hit the subscribe button blows my mind every single time. You never cease to amaze me. And you never quit on the guys you love who upload these videos about Descendants of Zombies. I know now more than I ever have before that the Descendants of Zombies niches are the greatest niches of all time. And I say they are the greatest niches of all time because without you I don't know where I would be. It has occurred to me over the last 25 years. I've been on YouTube for a very long time, and if I could share a personal story with each and every one of you, I don't think I've ever had a girlfriend who's even watched a video I've created and uploaded to YouTube or even hit the like button. It's happened to me recently, it's happened to me over the years, and it's happened more times than I've ever admitted to on this podcast over this microphone. But for every girl that I've ever been in a relationship with who's left me because I've fallen in love with the niche of Descendants and Zombies, because of how incredibly supportive each and every one of you have been, because they couldn't make sense of why I was incredibly supportive of Descendants or Zombies. For every girl who's ever quit on me because they couldn't make sense of our relationship, at least I knew I had each and every one of you who would listen to me about how much I love Descendants and Zombies. And for every girl that I was ever in a relationship with who never hit my like button or who never took the time to watch videos out of their busy schedules, quote unquote, each and every one of you did. And for every single person who ever let me down, each and every one of you hit my subscribe button and opened up your heart and showed me kindness when you didn't have to. And because of that, I want you to know that I will always be on YouTube. I will always be here to create the content about the stars you have loved so much for the last decade. Because it has been an incredible decade. I have loved this decade so much because I not only got the opportunity to find out who Dove Cameron was and know all about Sophia Carson and Kylie Cantrell and help them out of situations they couldn't make sense of and help them make sense of their own lives, but I got to meet so many incredible people from creating all of these videos. You know, oftentimes I thought my career was over. In 2018, I thought my career had recorded its final podcast. I thought I had hung up the headset for what I had believed to have been the final time. And that was the most difficult decision I ever had to make because a lot of stuff got in the way to walk away from what I love doing so much. And I thought I would never have my voice heard again on YouTube. That was in 2018 when I was going through a lot. And you girls wanted a hero. You saw that hero in me. And when I showed up in Oregon one fateful evening, I was embraced by hugs. I was embraced by 1,000 likes and 1,000 subscribers, all because of one video I uploaded. Now, years ago, I uploaded a lot of Descendants videos on Dove Cameron, Sophia Carson, Cameron Boyce, Boo Boo Stewart, because I love them so much. And I wasn't uploading as many videos as what I'm uploading now. So 15 years after the success of my career had been left behind me and forgotten about, I decided to upload a video about Dove Cameron one night. And I woke up the next morning with over 1,000 views, and I couldn't believe it. So I thought there must be something up. So I tried it again and uploaded another Dove Cameron video. And lo and behold, a year later, after a few thousand views had been put up on this YouTube channel, here we are. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having never quit on me. Thank you so much for believing in me when nobody else did. And trust in me, and I will never let you down. I will never let you down because I love Dove Cameron just as much as I love each and every one of you. I think Dove Cameron has been looked at unfairly. I think she's been treated unfairly with criticism. Nobody's really ever given her the benefit of the doubt or a chance. Now, while I know there are a lot of people out there that love Dove Cameron, there are more people out there that have chosen to criticize her, saying she quit on her career, quit on everybody who ever supported her, whoever believed her. I think they really need to back off and leave Dove Cameron alone because she's living her life the way she wants to live it, more openly and more freely and more honestly with her fans. You know, I've often criticized how Dove Cameron swears a lot on podcast interviews, but at least she's just letting her opinion be known, and she has a right to her opinion, and I really appreciate how she's just being more vocal now after she's left her Disney past behind her. I think that Kylie Cantrell and Mila Baker are doing a fabulous job after having the torch passed to them, carrying on with the Descendants franchise and its legacy. I just wish more podcasts would create something more inspirational for people who love Descendants and Zombies so much, like I'm trying to do so desperately. You know, when you hit the subscribe button for this YouTube channel, you help make this YouTube channel that much stronger and stand out. When you don't hit the subscribe button, what happens is these videos don't get recognized or picked up by the algorithm, and nobody can find the videos. But, I sit here with 2,648 subscribers, 2,748 subscribers, which are a lot of subscribers. But for every little girl who hits the subscribe button 5 times, it puts the YouTube algorithm further out there, pushes the video further out there. So if you hit the subscribe button 5 times, I go from 2,748 subscribers to 2,755 just as fast as you can snap your fingers. You don't realize how significant of an impact you can have on a YouTube channel. There are YouTube channels that create Descendants and Zombies videos that never ever surface. They upload one Descendants or Zombies video that probably runs anywhere from 5 to 12 minutes. I do commentaries on Descendants and Zombies that run anywhere from 25 minutes to a half an hour every single opportunity I get, every chance I get. And even if I only get 50 views and 1 subscriber per video, I still come back and I create another video for you because I know how much you love it. I know how much you felt inspired by Dove Cameron. I know how much you felt inspired by Sophia Carson, Cameron Boyce, who we all miss dearly. I know. I get that. Views have never mattered to me at all because views are views. The subscriber count is what's mattered to me the most because that's how I know that somebody out there loves these videos. And I know how somebody wants to pack on some more muscle to this YouTube channel. So if you hit the subscribe button, you make this YouTube channel that much more stronger. And the person who hits the subscribe button could be a strong girl themselves, who could offer inspiration to somebody who wants to be stronger, who wants to be happier with some decisions they have made that they can't make sense of. Which is what Descendants has inspired us to be. Stronger people, to not care about what other people think about us, to believe that happily ever after does exist, you can find your true love. I've advocated for women's rights on this YouTube channel, especially after how I saw Ryan McCartan treating Dove Cameron in 2016. It was terrible. People were emailing me constantly about the situation. I was very upset over it. I was very opinionated where it went with Ryan McCartan. And I've had to apologize for some of the stuff that I said about Ryan, but I think I'm justified in what I said about Ryan because I don't think that Dove Cameron deserved to be treated that way in that relationship or the relationship with Thomas Doherty, which lasted from 2016 to 2020. All Dove Cameron ever wanted to do, she gave up her life to entertain each and every one of you, despite all of her personal issues she was dealing with off of camera and even on camera on times when she contemplated quitting Disney. All she ever wanted to do was make you laugh and make you feel inspired. And she did that through social media when people would ask her for opinions on certain situations and or circumstances they were faced with, which I have a profound amount of credit to give to Dove Cameron for having done, because a lot of celebrities wouldn't do that. They would block you, they would forget about you, and they would move on with their lives. I know Jennifer Lopez would do that without even thinking about it. I know Avril Lavigne would do that without even thinking about it. I'm sure Taylor Swift would do the same thing without even thinking about it. The Backstreet Boys would do it. I know that because I've worked in the entertainment industry for forever. Dove Cameron has never ever done that with anybody who's ever reached out to her for advice. And I got that a couple of years ago when a fan was really feeling let down because she was being bullied. So she reached out to Dove Cameron. Within 5 minutes, Dove Cameron responds, as busy as Dove Cameron's life gets sometimes. And now she's not as affected by bullying anymore because Dove Cameron reached out to her and inspired her, which I loved so much. I saw that video on TikTok a while ago, and I myself felt inspired about it. I have never ever wanted to take away your dreams. I've never ever wanted you to discourage you from your hopes. For instance, Descendants 5. I know there are a lot of people out there that don't even know Descendants 5 just finished production. There are a lot of people out there that didn't even know there's going to be a Descendants 5 Wicked Wonderland. And I've never ever wanted to take that away from anybody who ever hoped that we would see Descendants 5. Did we think 5 years ago we would get to this point where we've had about 6 Descendants movies produced? No. We never ever thought we'd see this. I never thought we'd see this. I never ever thought this franchise would blow up in the way that it did and became a more successful franchise than that of High School Musical or Hannah Montana. And I was the biggest Miley Cyrus fan in the world. If Miley had something happening, I was front and center for Miley Cyrus. I was always in the front row for a movie, a concert. I loved Miley so much, and I still love Miley, which is why I'm really happy they've announced they're going to do something to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Hannah Montana, and Miley's going to be a part of it. She's all in for that. Dove Cameron falls into that same category. I know Dove Cameron has a very different opinion where it goes with Miley Cyrus, and they haven't really seen eye to eye. But she has her reasons, and she has her reasons for being the way she is, period. And I don't think we should judge Dove Cameron. I don't think we should judge Kylie Cantrell for how she feels about life, which a lot of podcast hosts have done. They look for the negative in every news piece that is ever posted on a news website for entertainment news and gossip. So if they see something posted about quality control, they will turn it around and critique it in the way they want it to be perceived for, which isn't even necessarily the case. Quality control is somebody trying to figure out her own life. She's trying to become stronger for how she wants to become stronger and how she wants to be perceived. Just because she's not a Donald Trump supporter, just because she feels this way about her relationship with her boyfriend. She had her reasons for removing herself from that relationship. Should we critique it? Should we Photoshop images and say, this is what happened, this is the reason why it all arrived the way it did? No, we shouldn't do that. We should just give them the benefit of the doubt. And all a girl ever wants is space. So I don't know why guys have to perceive themselves for being the idiot, the image of the idiot. And, if more people didn't play the role of the idiot and just understood that a girl wants space because a girl just needs to figure out her own life, then I think the world would be a better place. Because without girls, guys would just be idiots taking up space in the world. And I know I'm going to have a million girls hitting my subscribe button for my opinion on Descendants, Dove Cameron, and Kylie Control's relationships, but I'm right. No matter how many times someone will argue that and say I'm not justified for what I said, I know I'm right. And I know that people feel inspired by my videos because what I say is right. Because if you didn't feel inspired, you wouldn't hit the like button. You wouldn't subscribe. As a YouTube creator, I can only hope someone is going to hit the subscribe button. I can put up as many videos as I want, upload as many videos to the platform, go away to Dairy Queen, bury my head in a chocolate fudge sundae, and come home with 1 or 2 subscribers, or come home with none. No likes, no subscribers. It's a chance you take. It is a huge gamble putting yourself out on YouTube. It's also the question of courage. Does a person have enough courage to say what they do on a YouTube video and hope that someone is going to fall in love with them for their opinion? And each and every one of you have, which I can never thank you enough for. I don't think that people like Ryan McCartan should get on YouTube and say the things they do about Dove Cameron, so much so that he won't even mention her name. The reason why he won't mention her name is because he's so ashamed of how he treated her. He didn't allow her to be herself. He didn't give her creative freedom with the band The Girl and the Dreamcatcher that could have went anywhere in this life. Dove Cameron could have been a superstar for The Girl and the Dreamcatcher. And then years later, she goes on her social media platform and says, I didn't have anything to do with the music, the creative process, that was all Ryan. What about your voice on the music, Dove? Don't you think it would have not have been so successful if your voice hadn't been on it? Don't you think you wouldn't have been in this position that you're in right now because of the success of the Girl and the Dreamcatcher, which you made happen for Ryan? It just broke my heart so much. So many times over, it broke my heart. And I like to believe there are people out there that support my opinion and support my channel. Well, I know there are at least 3,000 people who have supported my opinion on my channel and have made this one of the most popular Descendants of Zombies YouTube channels on the internet. You girls have made me more famous than any of my other friends on YouTube. And that's as honest as I can be with each and every one of you, because I could be some loser just uploading. Well, I'm a loser anyway. You can get that from all the PlayStation 5 video games I have. I must have every PlayStation 5 video game ever created. From Crash Bandicoot to Spyro the Dragon to Resident Evil to God of War to Horizon Forbidden West. I've got every video game there is. Grand Theft Auto, you name it, I've got it. So I'm a real loser, and I watch SpongeBob SquarePants and Bluey like Meg Donnelly. I do a Meg Donnelly every once in a while and cry myself to sleep watching Bluey, but nobody's ever got to know that. And you're saying to yourself, hey, Jonathan Clarke, man, you are really sweet. I'm going to hit your subscribe button. Well, even if you are thinking about hitting my subscribe button even once, it would boost my subscriber count from 2,748 all the way to 2,749 and possibly 2,750. I would love to get like 1 million subscribers. I hope this YouTube channel does become the most popular Descendants of Zombies themed YouTube channel on the internet, because all the other YouTube creators out there that are uploading Descendants of Zombies videos, that's all they want from you, is for you to hit their subscribe button. And because I know the most about Descendants of Zombies, I'm justifiable for sharing my opinion with the world on Descendants of Zombies, because I think it's 2 franchises that deserve way more credit than they're ever given, and to be given the benefit of the doubt more than it's ever been given. That's why I upload 3 and 4 videos to a time about Descendants of Zombies, because I want my voice to be heard when it comes to the franchise. You know, I think this Worlds Collide tour probably wouldn't have been as effective if Dove Cameron and Sophia Carson would have been a part of it, as it was when Kylie Control and Neil Baker blew it out of proportion. I miss Ruby so much being a part of the Descendants franchise. I know a lot of people were hoping that Dove Cameron was going to reprise her role as Mal in the Descendants 4 remake, but I think the door pretty much has been closed on that. But then again, I don't want to close the door on any hope that a girl might have about seeing Mal be reprised for Descendants, because That's what every critic out there wants you to hear. They want you to hear that Dove Cameron quit on each and every one of you. And while that may be true, she quit the Descendants franchise, that didn't mean she quit on each and every one of you. And I've never wanted to put a damper on anybody's hopes that we could see Mel have her role reprised for an upcoming Descendants, no matter if it's in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, what have you. I'm not here to discourage anybody. I'm here to encourage people. Here to encourage you to join a gym. Because if you want to be stronger, you have one life to live, join the gym. If you want to join the volleyball team, do it. And show it to me by hitting the subscribe button, because then I will know these videos inspire people. I will know that my words are being heard and I inspire people, because that's all I've ever wanted to do, was inspire you. Never ever have I wanted to discourage anybody who may have found my thumbnail, watched my video, and taken a chance on me by subscribing. Now I know the reality of this is, I could upload this video and get no subscribers or no likes, but I love creating these videos so much, and I felt that you've deserved better for far long enough now, and I've just wanted to give that to you. Forgive me if I'm supportive of Dove Cameron for going to a gym and posting pictures of herself following a workout and being in the best shape of her life. Forgive me if I love a Dove Cameron music video I see on YouTube with 50 million views. There's a reason that video has 50 million views. It's because she's good. She's not just good, she's fantastic. There's a reason why Kylie Control gets 1 million views per video she uploads on her YouTube channel at Kylie Control. Because she's good. She's fantastic. She's fabulous. She's every word associated with the word fabulous in the English dictionary are good. I give Kylie Control all the credit in the world. Because for someone to create a YouTube channel at 9 years old and get 1 million views in over half of a year, that is a dream of mine, to have over 500,000 views. If I could put up over 500,000 views on this YouTube channel, I would feel so honored. I had 120,000+ views at one point on this YouTube channel, and that is hard enough in its own right to do. People never get enough credit. I know YouTube channels that were created back in 2016 and creators who don't have 377,000+ views. It takes them like 15 years to do it. They get it, but it takes them 15 years to do it. And I had 120,000+ views in a little over a year. And we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of this channel on August 5th, 2025, and I'm really excited about that, and the 10th anniversary of Descendants, which I will release a commemorative video for, and I hope you're a part of that. Point being, I feel really inspired by Dove Cameron. I feel really inspired by Kylie Control, and I will forever miss Ruby Rose Turner and Cameron Boyce. I think I'll miss Ruby Rose Turner more than I will anybody, though, because she was so kind. And she was so genuine and so gentle. I don't think there was a more genuine person in this world, genuine person, than what Ruby ever was. Point being, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to hear something really nice about your favorite Descendants stars and Descendants movies and Zombies franchise and Zombie stars, then you're going to want to keep it locked on this YouTube channel, because I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm tired of hearing all the criticism directed towards your favorite Descendants and Zombie stars, and I think it's time we do something about it. I think it's time we make a difference in the lives of people who have been fans of Descendants and Zombies and been so proud to have been fans of Descendants and Zombies for what feels like forever. I really do enjoy creating videos for you about Descendants and Zombies, and I would love to believe before the sun sets on all of our lives tonight, I will have, 50 subscribers. But in order for that to happen, every single person who watches this video who has yet to subscribe would have to hit the subscribe button, and I know that is virtually impossible. That's really far-fetched. That's really out there. But I know there are Dove Cameron fans out there that will hit the subscribe button because of this video. I know there are Kylie Control fans that will hit the subscribe button because of this video, because everybody is welcome to be something special or to be considered special. Everybody deserves to be loved. Everybody deserves to be loved. And I can't see the reason why we just can't love each other. I honestly don't. Why do we have to hate each other? Why does the world have to be such a hateful place? And I know I'm the first guy to ever upload a Descendants or Zombies video to believe that and say that on his YouTube channel, because no other YouTube creator that uploads Descendants videos would ever go as far to say that on their show. Nobody uploads as many Descendants videos as I do on YouTube because they don't have the time or they don't want to. It's either or. And either option is not really the greatest. So I try to create as many Descendants videos as I can to offer inspirational thoughts and opinions, because I never think enough kindness is shown in this world. I don't think the words "I love you" are heard enough. I mean, God, I've had my heart broken more times than enough. I've been left in relationships because of this niche, but because you guys are so incredibly supportive of me, man, I've been reduced to tears. I can't believe how many times somebody hits the like button, somebody hits the subscribe button. Let me put it this way. If somebody likes this video before the sun sets tonight, I will be back with another video. I don't know what time I'll be back with the video, probably perhaps before midnight, I really don't know. But if you hit the like button, at least it shows me that you love the video so much, and I can't thank you enough for that. I was always the biggest Disney fan ever. I had the biggest crush on so many Disney Channel girls. It was unbelievable. If there ever was a sweetheart to talk about Disney and Descendants and zombies, it's this guy right here. I would go to the Worlds Collide tour 1,000 times over and wouldn't think twice about it. I think Kylie Cantrell is the most fabulous actress ever, the best singer I've ever heard in my life. Goodie Bag, Denim, Boy for a Day, beautiful songs. Meg Donnelly's new song, Strangers, is a beautiful song. Oh my God, I must be dying from a zombie infection. I think it's beautiful. Oh my God. How Meg Donnelly is such a beautiful singer. Honestly, she is absolutely gorgeous, and I think that a future for her is a really bright future ahead for her, without a doubt. She is so strong and so fearless too. That is the thing about Meg Donnelly. I wouldn't want to be standing behind a punching bag with Meg Donnelly throwing punches at a punching bag, or Dove Cameron for that matter. I've seen Dove Cameron use a punching bag, and she looks like someone that could really make a case in point, if you would. I would love for everybody to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I really would. So if you could go out of your way to hit the subscribe button, I would really, really appreciate it, because it would help make this YouTube channel that much stronger. I know I really haven't posted a whole lot of videos on the original Descendants cast, but I think it's long overdue, and fans of the original Descendants cast deserve to get good videos, at least, about Descendants for the first time in a long time. I know it's been 10 years since we've seen the original cast, but I don't think we should close the book just yet on the original cast. I think more of a chance needs to be given to them, because they have definitely inspired a considerable amount of people. Maybe not as many now as it was years ago, but their legacies will never be forgotten. It will definitely be untouchable for a little while longer, at least. And all I ever wanted to do was just keep the Descendants and Zombies franchises alive, because they've been deserve to be kept alive for at least a while longer, and I like to believe that I have the best Descendants and Zombies YouTube channel on the internet. But I think that we can do something about the subscribers, don't you think? I know there's a Dove Cameron fan watching this who wants to be stronger, who probably, does the whole athletic thing. Hit the subscribe button and see what you can help me out with subscribers. I would love to see my subscriber count go from 2,748 to 2,749, 2,750. That would be great, because your support is all I really got. And I love you so much for just being here and letting me know that you're out there by always hitting my subscribe button, because I honestly don't know where I would be without each and every one of you. I'd just be some guy nobody ever heard tell of, nobody even knew about on YouTube, but you guys have pretty much made me famous overnight. And I mentioned here earlier how I have more fans on YouTube than any of my friends. I'm pretty much more famous than any of my friends on YouTube, and I don't know where I would be without each and every one of you. And this is an honor. You guys got to know from my heart to yours, this is a huge honor to be able to sit behind this podcast microphone and to have critiqued Descendants and Zombies in the way that I have been given the honor to do it. And you could have chosen anybody to have been the voice of Descendants and Zombies, but you chose me, and for that I am forever and eternally grateful for each and every one of you. And you've proven, shown to me time and time again, that life is sweeter. No matter how many insurmountable odds we are up against, no matter how many times we're backed up against the wall, you have shown to me and proven to me time and time again that life is sweeter when all of us are, and definitely more than just rotten to a core. Thank you so much for showing your love and support for these videos. I will do my best to always have a video, at least one video per day uploaded on this YouTube channel. You can expect new videos to drop on this YouTube channel, at least one per day, and probably sometimes even more than that. We've got the anniversary of Descendants, the 10th anniversary, fastly approaching like rapid fire. And I would just love for you to be a part of it, because honestly, there is no place in the world I would rather be than having the honor to be able to sit behind this podcast microphone and critique Descendants in a way that it's been meant to be critiqued for far long enough now. These ridiculous videos that are being uploaded by the day and by the night on YouTube are very far-fetched and sometimes really out there. And when it comes to seeing Kylie Cantrell crying and being reduced to tears on TikTok videos, Dove Cameron in the same light, enough is enough, and something has to be done about it. So if you want to join me on this incredible journey, this incredible ride that all of you have got me on, I would be very appreciative of it. Yeah, I know my house is haunted. I've got to do something about the banging we hear in the background. But apart from that, thank you so much. Hit the subscribe button. Show me your love and support. Help make this YouTube channel that much more stronger, because life is sweeter when all of us are. Bye, YouTube. We will do this again in a few hours from now.